Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rimworld, Alpha 16. I'm back with some more mods as well. Let's quickly hide those stockpiles because I have been doing some things. If we take a look at our living room over here, our grand hall, I've got the quality builder mod. So from now on, I don't have to micro people trying to build those beds. Instead, I'll just have James going there by default with his level 20 construction. And yeah, we're gonna build all the awesome cool beds here now. It's gonna be amazing. So we can possibly have some more masterwork beds and that sort of thing, which is gonna be pretty good. I've also gotten the mod that allows you to set low stock thresholds and whatnot on crafting. I forget the precise name. If you give me a second, I'll be able to. It's called. Let's just look at the list here. Crafting Hysteresis. There you go. Allows you to set it so that, you know, once we get to 50 fine meals, or 50 simple meals rather, we will pause. And then we'll be like, yeah, okay, we now have 50 fine meals. 50 simple meals. God, I wish 50 fine meals if you made 50 simple ones. We now have 50 simple meals. We're gonna stop cooking for a while so we can do other things. And then once we get to 25, they'll be like, oh, poop, we're running out of meals. Quickly! Back to the kitchen! And then they'll continue cooking until we have 50 again. I'm not gonna set a limit on a low stock threshold on the pemmican, because I want to keep 2,000 pemmican at all times. So we can send out a caravan. And speaking of a caravan, if I got a plan for you. We're gonna be heading to the Porcupine Stream over here, owned by the Terrorism Army. If we were to look at, say, the shortest possible route here, we've got mountains to the south. That's going to be 14 hours. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 regular tiles of 1.6 hours. So that is like, we'll call it 22 hours. Let's be generous. So that's 14 plus 22. And then we have to travel over large hills, which add like 4 hours. So we're basically at like 1.5 to 2 days if we take that path. We could also go over here, although I'm pretty sure this counts as mountainous, and yeah. This is gonna be the way we go in from the north. So, my thinking is this: if we prepare, Perkins. Yes, you, Perkins, you lucky bastard. I have no idea which of the Muffalo are male or female. You know what, let's just grab a bunch of them. I have no idea how much stuff they will have or how much we'll be able to carry. So I think we'll just send out all the Muffalo, the regular ones. I'm not gonna send the young, although, maybe. We don't have a long travel time, so, you know, we might as well send the adulting ones. The juvenile, that's the word. They might age a bit further, like, I don't know, maybe. So yeah, that is 1,575 kilograms worth of carrying capacity. Mostly from just Muffalo. You know, the Muffalo themselves will carry 1,540 kilograms. I've had someone tell me in the comments, by the way, that apparently herbivore animals, or omnivores, you know, things that can eat grass, don't need any food because, you know, we were having trouble earlier in the middle of the winter. Apparently we didn't have to send any kibble with them. That seemed to be just fine, which had me a bit confused because, hey, it's minus like 10, minus 15, you know? We're walking through the boreal forest, apparently we can find grass somewhere. Maybe suspend our disbelief a little bit and have our colonists dig away some snow, you know, so that they can find some of the frozen grass. But it still doesn't really make sense to me. That said, it's making life easier for us, so I'm not going to complain at all. And we are going to bring... Here's the thing. We are planning for a return trip. And a trip towards there. Now, we don't need any food for the animals, so that simplifies things a lot, but we're still left with an unknown quantity of people that I'm going to be sending over to the colony in a separate caravan to raid it as soon as, like, the Muffalo get close, you know? Because, you know, we don't want to have our buffalo walking around in the enemy base until they are actually dead. For that, though, we will need to send over, like, 8, 9 people? I don't know, all the good shots, basically, which would leave our colony exposed and defenseless. So that is going to be interesting. I'm gonna take, maybe... That is 30 days of food for one person. So what would classify, like, 1 day of food for you? So we've got 95, that is enough for 3 people for 1 day. Let's go with 6. You know, let's play it safe. So that would be 190 for 1 day of food for 6 people. That sounds reasonable. So we'll go like 800 days maybe. We'll bring 900 just to be sure. Like we're counting for like 7 people for like 3 days now. I think that's going to be more than enough. I'd rather bring more food than we end up needing than, you know, not bring enough food at all. We're talking about people's lives here. And I want you to leave at the southern end. That would be great. So Perkins is going to be in charge of loading up 900 pemmican, which is doable. Hopefully he won't freak out or anything. And yeah, that should be it. Hopefully we'll be able to get there in a decent pace. I'm betting the travel time isn't going to be more than like 2 days too. Yeah, because we've got the mountains over here. That's going to be 14 hours. Then we've got the 11 tiles of that. That is going to be like 22 hours. Yeah. Should be like a day and a half, day 3/4. Maybe 2 days, stretching it with the buffalo. So that is going to be our raiding season, basically. All planned out and ready to go. All we have left to do is make sure our people are properly prepared. And to do that, I might want to add a bill for making some armored vests here. I might make that a priority over the pistols. So yeah, we're going to be continuing to craft our guns and whatnot. That's going to be interesting. And now let's actually unpause. There we go. Morton, before doing anything else, is going to go to these scythers. We're going to start removing their blades. A while ago, I did install a mod that basically changes the skill that the surgery is going to be using for the scythers. It used to be, in vanilla, that it sorts by repair. So, you know, someone with high construction. Except the actual skill that's being employed is medicine. So I will hopefully demonstrate. Well, I'm not sure if you get any experience for this. It might just be a flat, oh, you get things. You're preparing to leave. Isn't there a... Didn't I put the caravan spot, like, right there? Perkins, what are you doing? I know you're preparing to leave, but what you're doing doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. Oh, you're gathering up all the animals, right. Never mind, then. A blight. Destroyed most of my crops. Well, it's not here. So it must be over here. You know what? That's totally fine. So he's going to be gathering up all the animals, which makes a hell of a lot... Don't carry them to the sleep casket. Oh right, I didn't set up the bills yet. That is fair enough. They're going to be getting a bunch of scyther blades from this, hopefully. And those will earn us a lot of money. See? He's effective at it. Although it might just be a fluke at this point, like confirmation bias, that sort of thing. I like to believe it's not, but you know. We'll have to find out. Are you getting any experience at this? No. But we've got 3 scyther blades. They're quite valuable. You know, that's gonna pay for more luciferium. Okay, yes, Perkins is now moving towards the caravan spot, which is, for once, not in the right place, because here's all the stuff we're gonna be, you know, offloading, whereas we need to be over here for the onloading, but fair enough. We'll call it close enough. Now, I'd like you to hold that one as well. Now, Diva, you happen to be at the right location at the right time. Start shooting that centipede, because we like to kill them. I also like you to get more shooting experience, because you're going to be going with us on that trip now. Ah, finally the rain. That thunderstorm was quite severe. Tony! Yeah, we're going to need you to melee more stuff. Go here, and we're actually going to drop your wooden club. There we go. Right, we're leaving the alpacas because they cannot carry anything. You're gonna fist fight a rat this time around. It's a bit more risky. You know, you might end up with any eye scars, but if that's the case, we'll simply patch you back up, I suppose. Do not get any stuff for beating him to death. That's a shame. Oh well. Let's try something more challenging. Let's try a boar. He said, hey, I want to level up your melee, you know. Melee attack the raccoon, that should be good. Wow. You just crushed it. Yeah, cool. It's not what I was hoping for, but okay. He's getting a lot of experience really quickly. Just beat a boar to death, holy crap. Yeah, haul the body, then report to medical. We're going to be doing that charade again all day long. We're also going to be mining out a little area over here that I would like to use to, you know, store some stuff. At some point we're going to be placing a component assembly bench right here. And when I say at some point, I mean really preferably as soon as possible. Wait, I didn't restrict... Oh, yeah, I made these... Wait, did I set it on pants? Oh well. Pete's now making pants apparently. Cowboy hats are restricted to skill. Just checking. But yeah, we're going to be making a little room here where we will be storing our slag and other things. Seems like a pretty good idea to not keep that in the same room. Because we're going to be trying to squeeze more benches in here. Starvation on Perkins. Yeah, I wish they wouldn't prioritize loading the caravan as much and instead, you know, eat and sleep if that's what they need. That would be great, but apparently they don't seem to be considering that at the moment. Good chance failed. I really preferred if Hubbard were to do it. Hubbard has our best social in this colony. Well, that's not that good. Oh well. We'll see how long it takes Perkins. That's gonna influence like what we do from here on out. Tony needs treatment. Yeah, we're on it. We made pants. Good, we made our pants. I'm going to restrict you back to level 16 so that we only use our buffalo wool to make good quality clothing. Sorry, Pete. It's nothing personal, but you know. You're still allowed to do other things, like make stone blocks. I've actually set it so that Firefan won't make stone blocks, just because he's crafting level 17. Yeah, I would really prefer it if you went and, you know, got in the medical bed right now. And then we'll get Morton to patch you back up again. Now he's losing some experience. You gotta keep him sharp. There you go. Now you can heal all the way back up to full. And then we'll beat up some more stuff, I suppose. Now by default, Quality Builder doesn't care about walls. So we can still get our extra construction people some practice. Ooh, deep drilling is done. Well, I would like the ground penetrating scanner. Manning, you beautiful man with your research skills so high. You go to your head in the clouds. As soon as we get that ground scanning thing, life is going to be different around here. We will be able to do static mining in place, and we will be able to get things like pemmican, we'll be able to get other things. Oh, you're going to eat a meal. With literally every single muffalo inside one another. Why am I reminded of the game Snake right now? It just... Oh. That complicates matters a bit. But yeah, they're going to go out and they're going to go caravan now. So we should be able to see how long our trip to the enemy base is going to take. Also doing a bit more mining in this corner, because we're going to be... well, I haven't found a single geothermal nearby here. We could settle this one. It's a bit far out, so it would reduce the ease of defending it. Manning is binging on smoke leaf. Caravan's ready. Beautiful. And we can now set up camp. We're going to attack Porcupine Stream. It's going to take 1 day and 20 hours. We do not have nearly as much pemmican as I was expecting us to have. 21 days of food. That is worrying. You seem to be traveling really quickly, I'm just saying. That was on 1 time speed. Like, he's flying across the map. Holy crap. That raid is going to be sooner than I thought it would be. Yeah, it takes you like 1.3 hours per tile. So we're traveling these in like 2 hours. We're making really good headway here. Now, of course, there's a little bit of concern involved when you're sending out poorly, you know, poorly armed people and a bunch of muffalo to try and raid someone. It's not exactly clever, but we've got our transport pods over here and we are going to be expanding them. Although we will have to expand the no roof area here. Now the good thing is we can cram like 2 people in 1 pod, you know, if they don't eat too much. Manning's no longer binging on smoke leaf. See, he's a good man. He just goes to bed. Although he did blank out there for a second. No way, that was just scrolling. Never mind. Tons of joy, extremely comfortable, extremely impressive dining room. Good chairs. Yeah, he sat on a masterwork chair there. There you go. Dudes, we're doing really well here at this point. Remove the roof area. I'd like to make some progress here. There we go. It's still 20 degrees in there. I don't think that is going to be a problem. The only thing that... Oh, cannot be placed on a roof. Really? So we do need that to be unroofed as well. Well, fine then. We'll simply remove more roof area. Sorry to keep pulling you away from sleep, Firefan. We'll go back in a second. I promise. Just really need these roofs gone right now. There we go. Pod launcher! Yes! I've been thinking, by the way. I've been talking to someone in the comments lately. Firefan. By coincidence. And, well, I've got an idea for possibly, like, expanding a transport pod into, like, a 6x2 vehicle. Requiring everything to be unroofed and maybe making, like, a helicopter pad or something. I don't know. You know, like 5 times the fuel expense, but 4 times the cargo capacity. Something like that, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to think about that. Because I don't know precisely what I'm gonna go for, but I like the thought and the challenge of, you know, just making a helicopter. And then having it vaguely make sense in the idea of Rimworld. It will still break upon arrival, because, well, your colonists are terrible, or... You know, we could go for some stupid reason, like the atmosphere is not well suited to flying, or something like that, I don't know. Something semi-believable, like there was a storm or something on the way, but as long as it, like, makes sense in the end, I guess. You should have a bit more of an advanced, you know, vehicle to do things with. It won't be as fuel effective as the transport pod, though. Like, that's something I've pretty much set my mind upon. It doesn't make sense to have something more efficient than a transport pod, because a transport pod is flung through the air. It's a small object, very aerodynamic, or at least you would assume it to be. You know, wouldn't make sense to have a helicopter more fuel efficient. I mean, I guess in some ways. Oh, Tony is down. Sorry, Tony. Thought you would be a bit safer than that. Oh, he's able to walk again. Well, fair enough. Yeah, you are very beat up right now. You've got 9 wounds. Not bad. That's like 2,000 experience for Morton. See, we'll get him his doctor experience one way or another. If people aren't having enough social fights, then we'll just do it our own way. We'll beat a jerk with another jerk at some point. You know, prisoner fight club was once a thing and can be again. Although we'd have to get more prisoners first. Which is like the first issue right now. Anyway, we have a component assembly bench. Let's set up a bill for it. Do until we have... Let's go for 50. Resume on low stock. Let's make that like 25. Minimal skills, crafting 10. I'm gonna go with like 10 to 15. Because that's gonna be the bracket that requires some more training, but at the same time is doing okay at the moment. You're bleeding. Maybe go lie down in a hospital bed? No, you're gonna look at a chair and be like, oh my god, that's a nice chair. I mean, it is. And it has to be recognized, like it is a beautiful chair. We're already halfway there, almost. Days of food is now 31. Perkins, are you alright, mate? Your moving is weakened. Why is that? Oh, right little toe. It doesn't matter anyway, since we have the Muffalo with us. They're slower than humans, by far. Speaking of slow humans, they're hauling steel slag chunks. We must not have something better to do then. Not that I mind. I would like people to get more shooting experience, I'll be completely honest. I would like Meritrix to be a level 20 shot finally. That will take a lot of pressure off of us. What are you guys doing? 39 out of 50. We're already doing a good job replacing our pemmican, but we're now out of stuff. Someone's in trouble. Sugar! Yeah, oh. That's bad. I mean, all we've got is Hubbard right here, and Hubbard is pretty inaccurate. Meritrix, where are you? Get over here. Shania. Yeah, you as well. I mean, we've got Shania and Meritrix here now, we should be fine. Wow. Sniper rifle does the trick always. Not bad. Did you guys get any meaningful experience from that? Shania probably did. Tony, have you been treated yet? Yeah, you should have been. But not by Morton. God damn it, guys. This is why I have medical... Yeah, oh well. Morton's actually researching sugars reserve of one shield. It's like I'm trying to train my best doctor here, guys. Cooperate with me, will ya? We've still got like 145 chem fuel left. I'm gonna set the target fuel to 100, I guess. There we go. Now, we're gonna wait until we're like a couple of hours travel away, because we're gonna... Once we drop in there, it's gonna be pretty easy to just kill them all. So we don't want to be there too long, and if we are there for a bit, we want to make sure that we can kill them. You know? We don't want to be there for too long with nothing to do. Although, we can always, like, deconstruct the base. But I have no idea what kind of base we're going up against. That's the thing. I don't know. Nobody knows. I know there's going to be a lot of people. There's no way there's not going to be a lot of people. It's a faction base. It's meant to be guarded. I'd be more surprised if it wasn't. At this point. But, you know, since we have no idea what we're up against, we can't exactly fly a drone over for recon. We're gonna have to guess. I don't want to send people in on guesswork, but that's what we've been reduced to by the game. Oh, we killed that centipede, by the way. Oh, you finally killed it. Cool. Didn't even realize. Perkins is on a fire starting spree. Well, that just slowed our caravan down. I almost thought we were gonna make it there this episode, but nope. Perkins screwed the pooch on that one. What's all these... It's marble, yeah. I want to have marble for my nicer stuff at some point. Definitely haul all the marble you can find. I mean, you know, we'll haul these other chunks as well, just because it's gonna give us stuff, you know? We need to get more granite from somewhere as well. Just do all the things, basically. How's the healing going, Tony? You'll live. Experience-wise, yeah, you're learning like a rocket ship, my god. Hey, Hub, can you... Why have we still... Dan, why are you talking to... You're a social 11, I mean, you're about to learn another level, but still... It's very annoying how nobody ever listens to me here. It's like, oh, yeah, don't? Oh, I thought you said do. Oops. Like, I want Hubbard to do the talking so that Hubbard can go level up. Hubbard never does the talking. I could just set other people lower, but, you know, they're not bad at it. They're almost the same level. Like, look at Manning here. He is a level 12 social. He should technically be an okay person to do it. Although, if we keep using other people, you know, we're not going to be able to build as much rapport with them. Like, he's got 4 people currently trying to recruit him. Or 3, rather. That is Dan, Hubbard, and Manning. I mean, sure, they've all built plenty of rapport by now, but... All I'm saying is we need cowboy hats. Lots of them. By the way, there's one reason why I'm leaving the wooden electric tailor bench unpowered. It's because of the work speed factor going down. It's better practice if they have to spend longer working. I'm quite petty like that. It's effective, you know? Sugar's fully healed. Good. I'd feel really bad if you weren't. 16 hours until we get there. Good. We might be able to pillage their food stores as well. Although I'm not going to rely on that. You know, better to make sure to send enough food. So we're going to be sending Pina, Meritrix, Morton maybe? He's going to be able to medic any of our people that get injured in the field. I would like to send Diva as well. We'll bring Shania. Shania's good at defending, attacking rather. Now that doesn't leave us a lot of people. I'll probably bring Pete as well with his good sniper rifle. Because we need at least one sniper in case they have snipers. You don't want to go out there and learn that they don't have any snipers and oh dear god, get that gun away from me and suddenly we're like 2 people down. You know, that would be bad. We're gonna have a decent loadout, although, that's it. I've got some ideas. You'll love it. I'm sure you will. Let's see, more stuff to haul, just because, you know, I like stone chunks. And getting rid of cover. Armored vest worn by Meritrix has faded away to nothing. Probably bad, isn't it? There we go, more things to haul. I mean, there's still, like, limited space for it, but... maybe this dumping stockpile can be filled up with more slag and whatnot. I guess that would be okay. How are you doing there, Diva? I know your pistol is crappy. That's the whole point of it. Now these scythers are of course harder to hit than the centipedes, which kind of plays to our advantage here. Means we'll have to put in more shots on average. Let's actually put them down. How are we doing on plasteel? Because I would like to use plasteel at some point to make... What's the word? I would like to eventually start building plasteel defense turrets. They've got 280 hit points as compared to regular steel turrets which have 100 hit points. I would feel way safer having like 3 plasteel turrets here compared to regular turrets. It's like nearly triple the hit points. So they're not as likely to break against raiders. You know, we've got a decent chance at actually holding our own then. I'll probably also experiment with things to put in front of them, like, I know this might sound weird, but I might put animal sleeping boxes in front of them. Yes, you heard me correctly. Not sandbags, but animal sleeping boxes. They give the same pathing cost, and my hope is that if I put animal sleeping boxes in front of my turrets here, they will have to either walk all the way around because of the pathing cost, or just get slowed by walking over them. And they do still provide some cover. So it's not like I'm leaving my turrets out in the open. And meanwhile, our colonists will be over here just raking fire. They'll also be positioned like behind the pillars over here. You know, it's far from a lost cause. Far from it, indeed. So that should be fun. Just messing around with that. How are we doing here? We've got the target fuel of 100. I should be able to launch to all the way over there. Ooh, you've got 5.6 hours left, eh? Guys, I think it's time. Load transport pod. James, who can I fit you with? Morton's actually a very lightweight person, so we're gonna save Morton for, like, Pete. Because Pete's pretty heavy. Pete! You need a glorious sniper rifle. That is a superior sniper rifle. That will do you justice. Ooh, we made a second good assault rifle. I like it. I want Pina. I want Morton. James. Meritrix. Diva. Anyone else? Manning. I'll probably leave Manning here. We need someone able to shoot correctly. And this still gives us like a crew of 6 people. Yeah, just making sure I can actually count. Matrix, you're carrying the Masterwork machine pistol. That's pretty good. I might not drop that out for the... You've got slightly better accuracy at long range. Range cooldown is slightly higher. But this should be able to pepper people. And the accuracy on the short range is very good. So I'll keep that one. Morton, you're carrying a good machine pistol. I will have you switch out for the good assault rifle. Now the reason I'm lining people up here is simple, so I can see their loadout a lot easier. I've got Shania. Yeah. So that is 7 people. It's going to be a bit hard to squeeze into these pods now, is it? 3.5 hours. Oh, we're getting close. This is getting exciting. Right. Pod. Load. Pete and Morton. We have space for like 2 things left. Do I want to send some extra meals? You know what? We'll send some extra meals. 4 meals. Pete and Morton, you know what to do. Okay, so Morton is going to fill the pot with the meals. Clara is not needed here. Is any of you hungry? Not really. Okay, Diva, I'll load you into this pod. And then probably pack you with James? Or Pina? Yeah, that'll do. Right, you know what to do, everyone. You are ready for launch. 3rd pod. That would be James. Cannot fit with Shania. Shania, you are very heavy, apparently. I'm sorry, that's not a social commentary or anything. That is just an astute observation. You appear to be overweight for a second person in a pod. Oh dear, there's no good way of saying that, is there? Let's see, where are you? Shania, 83. Yeah. That would be 7 kilos. My god. Sorry, but ideally, I'd prefer it if you lose some weight. That parka's need it. That's nearly 4 kilos. I hate parkas. This is exactly why I don't want them. How about now? Meritrix, I need you and James to squeeze in, I'm afraid. Shanya's now down to a 73, although, a 79 rather. Yeah, get in there. And then we've got one more pot over here. That's going to be just Shania, I imagine. Do we want to bring anything else? No? I think we're okay? Should have maybe put on the power armor helmets. Oh well. That'll be for next raid, probably. Good luck, people. Where'd Chanya go? You traitor. Oh, you're already there. Never mind. I was about to declare you a traitor, but... Now Morton's gonna haul the meals in. Oh, we found a map. We found a map. Okay. So apparently our loading of the thing wasn't quite fast enough. Alright. Attack has begun! Oh, hello. So they have emu eggs, chicken eggs, a bunch of meals, medicine, drugs. How many people? Let's do a quick head count. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not sure if I counted you. We'll call it a 13 to be sure. Oh my god, that is worrying. Perkins, yeah. It's alright, everyone. I've got a cunning plan. Now, where's Morton? There we go. Wait, you're not considered done? Really? Oh, Pete's now getting in. Right. Select launch group. Can I not group these up? You're all ready for launch, are you? Yes, you are. Okay. Perkins, they shouldn't aggro yet. So what we're going to be doing next episode, because I'm such a tease, we're going to be dropping in our people. Because they don't seem to be aggro. What I might do is I might drop over here, attack from an unexpected angle. Although we'd probably have the best cover from over here. Get over there, use the sandbags and whatnot for cover. Take out their people. Then maybe flank around and try not to fight all of them at once. Although I've got some interesting artillery ideas. We'll see more of that next episode. But until then, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video from Rimworld and you want to see more, perhaps leave a like and a comment down below as well. Lets me know that you want to see more Rimworld. And it helps me and the channel, so it's a win-win for all involved. If you want to watch more Rimworld but you are not yet subscribed to the channel, do make sure to hit that subscribe button, as we're going to be raining fiery death from above. Until next time, have a good one, folks.